Hello and welcome back to Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour and the Boston Sprinter route, the first one of the series of Rush Hour routes. And today we're going into the Explore menu and the timetable. I'm going to do that so you know what we're doing, and we're going to be taking control of the F40PH-3C MBTA. Lovely pink train. Loco. Well, I guess the train is pink. It's got a pink stripe anyway. Weather, I'm going to go with realistic for the time of day. I've chosen a service that starts at 5 PM. So we've got some nice bright, well, bright as in as bright as it gets when it's cloudy. At least it's not dark this time around. It wasn't raining. I did look up the weather report again until 6. So we should be okay there. Wind strength. There was a bit of wind, so we'll go for that as well. Not important. The service we're running is the MBTA Franklin number 745 Boston to Readville. So we terminate at Readville. It says 22 minutes. However, that's not entirely accurate. In the cab we are, and we have got to operate the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority Franklin Line Train 745 from Boston South Station to Readville. We're 457.8 tons heavy and 6 cars, nearly 160 yards long, and we're in an F40PH-3C and we're off to Readville. It is 5 o'clock. We'll take a look at our train once we do the startup procedure. Who remembers this? Ensure the MU2A valve is at lead or dead, otherwise you're going to have issues, and also ensure the cutout valve is in, and then we can release that. I'm going to stick this on to full application just to hold us in place. Not that we will move, although I did panic slightly that we were moving there. It's the other train moving in. Engine run. Yeah, we'll stick that in. Turn those 3 switches on. Do we need any of the other things? Nope. Put that into forward. Should hear it start rumbling. Headlight, that's the rear headlights, we don't need those. Front headlights, we'll put them on bright. And step lights we don't need on. Gauge lights, why not? There we go. Are we set up? I think we're set up. Do we want to use this? Do you know what? Should we go for it? I don't know if you're supposed to. There's another light up here we can turn on. Number light. And safety systems. Warning devices. Safety device switch, and then you've got the alerter control. Radio on, sure, so we can communicate with the other car at the back, the DVT carriage. Right, close the doors, and then we'll get moving. I think we're all good now. Yep, there we go. We'll release that, and we'll just get going. Are we going to be early, late? I don't know. We're kind of leaving at a good time, aren't we? We've got to be there by 7 minutes past, almost exactly. We can only do 10 mile an hour out of Boston. So we'll try and do that. Oh yes! Tip of the day was in the previous video's comments. The bell while you're passing or moving into platforms. To warn everybody to stand out the way. And the horn isn't really used unless someone's being a little bit of a daredevil. Not a daredevil, that's not a good word for it. Silly. And being too close to the edge of the platform. Yeah, then you can give them a toot. Alright, that'll be enough for the horn there. Not the horn, the bell. We've got some fellow traffic, haven't we? A couple of other trains. The same as us, so that's what we look like. If you are wondering, that beep was the safety systems. That's what we look like. That's what we look like from the back. That's what we look like from the front. We can take a quick look. I don't really like the external camera on this, as it clips a lot. But there we go. 1054 is our train number. That's our Loco. And there are our carriages. But yes, like I said, we look like those ones, don't we? We're going a bit slow. Possibly. Are you waiting for us over there? There's another one there. And then there's another one over there. This is a busy commuter line, isn't it? Well, what is it? 5 o'clock? Approaching rush hour? Yeah, not surprising. Are we on idle? We are. No, you're not waiting for us, I don't think. I don't know who you're waiting for. There's another one up there as well. Goodness me, lots of traffic. That's nice. I like it when it feels busy. Nice skyline in the background. Our track speed has stayed the same. We can still only do 10 due to the fact that our back end's hanging over the 10-mile-an-hour mark. The in-cab speed is 15, which is no doubt what we'll be able to go up to once our back end passes the marker, which should be soonish. Well, we're crawling, aren't we? I'll put it on minimum reduction. We'll just drop it below. Why not? There we go. Now we can get it up to 15. Our first stop isn't that far away. It's right up there. We've stopped here before in the faster service that we ran in the first video. Drop off the acceleration there. It should take half the time now, shouldn't it, for our back end to pass into the 30-mile-an-hour speed limit. There we go. Almost timed it perfectly. We just kind of drifted over a little bit. I think notch 8 is a bit too much. We might dip into the red a bit, but we'll keep the amps under that line around here, the middle line. If you do it too much, you get into the red, and then that's a bit pointless, really. Oh no, we're good to go. Although we are going to be stopping. Shall I remember the bell? Shall I try and do this properly? There we go. I'll stick the bell on because we're approaching the station. Do we drift off? Wait, no, you're nowhere near the station, Grant. Turn that off. We don't need to do that just yet. There we go. Pretend you know what you're doing. Now, unlike the previous train we drove, or operated, this one's a bit sluggish when it comes to braking, and I'm not quite sure how the safety features work. We're going to brake anyway into the platform, and I will try and remember to turn the bell off, because I do forget quite often, which is surprising. It's not like you can't hear it. Right, there we go. We'll leave lap 3 now for the workers. Here we go. 100 and... oh, less than 100 yards. We're not at the back then, are we? We're not going all the way in. Are we late or early? Oh, we're very early. We'll just cruise up then. And no need to rush. Well, we got 40 yards. 30. 20. When should I... now we'll do. Just stick it on that. 65. Is that spot on? Ooh, that was close. Turn the bell off. Don't need that on. Open the doors. I guess that'll be the best way to remember to turn the bell off coming into a station if you're stopping. Do that before you open the doors. And leaving a station, if it gets annoying, you've possibly left it on. Yes, that's what I'll run with. Our doors are open. Can we get out and see? It's not very busy out here though, is it? No, all the trains were at the other place. Oh, there's that clipping. Right, we've got to get back in though. Close those doors. Left doors are locked. And we've got to wait. Oh, I should have left them open. Well, get in, guys. That's too late now. I've closed them. Didn't need to do that, did I? Now people can't get in. I'm going to put the bell on because we're going to release the brakes and get going. I'll go straight for 5. 5 seems to be okay. Notch 5 on the accelerator. Is it called the accelerator? No, I think it's called the throttle. Well, it's the same thing, sort of. Right then. Can we get those amps up just a touch? Perfect. I want to go as fast as possible, because our timings are a bit tight. And there's something that happens on this route, or this service at the very least. Let's turn that bell off. That I don't understand why it gives us the timings it does. It's a little like almost impossible. Oh yeah, you can't go that fast, Grand. Goodness me. The track speed's only 30. Ignore what the in-cab speed is. It won't let you do that. Well, it would, I think, let us do that, but not in real life. You'd probably get fired. Probably, maybe, possibly. Yes, our next stop is another short one. It's Ruggles Track 3. It's not this I'm worried about so far. It's after this. It's our final stop before our final stop. So penultimate stop. There's something that goes on before that one. Right, we've got a bit of a climb up here anyway, so I might just keep it at notch 8. We're doing 40 odd, aren't we? Still got a good 800 yards to go. Do I use the bell again? Well, I've been good with it so far. Is that the platform? I hope so. Right, stick the brakes on. Remove the throttle. I didn't mean to actually ride the brakes with the throttle on. Oh, are the brakes working? I hope so. Come on, brake. Oh, actually, where are you telling us to stop? 200 yards. We might be okay. Let's go full service or suppression, I think. Yeah, suppression. Suppression. Can you do it? Can you stop us right where... Oh, it's a little overzealous. Look at that. Well, never mind. Bit early. Bell off. Doors open. Make sure there's at least some brakes on. Well, that wasn't bad. Apparently, we're supposed to stop up there, though. Does it matter? Probably the doors may need to line up. A lot of people out there. I'm not keen on it. This platform here. With the stairs. There must be a block or something. To stop people doing... Oh, where are we going? That's not right. Yeah, there may be something to block the passengers. That's just not right, is it? Nothing about that was right, especially the stairs and them running down the stairs. That's the best animation I've seen ever. That's fantastic. Right, get back in your seat. We've got stuff to do, like close the doors now because we've got to leave. Right, bell, brake off, throttle on. There we go. So far, so good. But we're about to approach the issue I have with this scenario. And it's to do with the safety systems. And I don't know if you run this without the safety systems on. Whether it... and the in-cab signalling, whether it works properly. But I have no idea whether we should be operating with them on or off. Maybe I'm doing it wrong by having all this in-cab signalling on. You would think, though, if you're on a piece of track that is operating under it, that you should have it on. Well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. It feels much more clunky and clumsy than the previous train we were in. Was it the ACT? I can't remember it. -64. The fast, sprinty one. We haven't seen one come by. I can't even point it out. I liked that train a lot. Or that Loco. Yes, right. What is our speed limit currently? 90. I'm going to get used to this. This whole route and this in-cab signalling, so I'm comfortable with it. I'm very comfortable with the UK. As I've mentioned many a time, I'm not perfect at it, but I feel more comfortable. So I'm keeping an eye on that box there with all of our systems on. That's because I've not used the controls in a minute or 30 seconds. Don't know how long. Got stop. What is all this? We've got to keep an eye on these lights. Maybe I'll learn a bit from editing my own video. I can just keep an eye on that. It's a fun way to figure out whether you're doing something terrible in a game or not. Record yourself and watch yourself back in bemusement half the time. Not just for Train Sim World either, for any game. Is that a platform coming up? No. Just shadows, I think. This is all now, currently, relaxing. I like it. We're just doing full notch 8, 90 mile an hour in-cab signalling speed, 100 mile an hour track speed. We don't have the bell on, so I'm impressed with myself there. Gold star. Still staying at 100. Green and red is good, isn't it? Yes, green and red is good. Green and yellow, I think you've got to slow down to 45. Well, there's a green and flashing green and a yellow. So much to learn. So much to learn. Is that good enough, this speed? 75. We're not really going to get much of a speed up. 90. What's that warning us about? Another signal up here. Do you know what? I'm going to brake, guys. Let's see if we can't preemptively deal with this. Press the bell on and panicking. And we'll get our speed down. There, we've got yellow and a flashing green. I've got suppression on. What's it telling us? What's that telling us? Are you just braking for no reason now? Maybe. I'm not seeing any other speed change on the thing. We'll know when we go over this. Yes, 45. Press that. Get under 45. See, I don't know why that was. You still got your bell on because you've forgotten about everything you're doing apart from looking at this. Cutting. What are you cutting in? ACSES is cut in. Disabled valid. I don't know. Is it allowing us to power up? We'll see. I mean, it sounds like it's allowing us, but I don't know whether the brakes are on. No, we're good. We're good. I wish I knew why I was braking. I just know that if things start beeping like that and you start seeing other than red and green, you're going to need to brake at some point. And we've got another up here in the top right. We've got another one of these signals. So does that mean we've got to slow down again? I can't see any signals up there. Here we go. 30. Right, acknowledge that. Get that up to suppression. Turn that off. That's what we did in the other one. Oh, keep it on suppression. There we go. Now release it. Is that good? Are you going to be good with us? Yes? No? Don't stop though, because that would be awkward. We're in the middle of the track here. Oh, there we go. It's releasing the brakes. I think we're good. Are we good? Full throttle. Yep, there we go. Amps are picking up. I can hear the engine. And we're at what? 17:33. We've got to be there. Well, 17 minutes past and 33 seconds. A minute to get there, and how far have we got it? Oh, don't overspeed. The safety systems and everybody will be mad at you. Okay, just breathe. We've still got 1.8 miles to go. See, this is where I don't think we need this on, or we should have it on. I don't think we should we? Because we've got to now crawl at 30 mile an hour. Would the same apply if that was all turned off? And can we turn them off when we're moving? I'm going to say possibly not. I mean, there might be a way of putting this into neutral or something, turning them all off. But what does this signal say? Maybe this will let us speed up. No, we've got the yellow and red again. Well, I mean, we'll just crawl. We're late, but we're obeying the speeds. Maybe a little off. It wasn't pleasant. But we didn't stop, did we? No. We'll see what this one tells us. There's the sensors on there, the 3 sensors. What are you going to tell us? 30. Yep, I get it. 30. We're doing under 30. I should acknowledge it though, shouldn't I? The timing seems off for this scenario. Unless, like I said, of course, you don't run with the safety systems on for this service. Which is a little scary. Perhaps. I can't see that being a thing though. Would still have to slow down because of the signalling. Yes. So this timetable doesn't make sense, does it? Absolutely not. Who are we waiting for up there? I guess we could have a look at 9, right? On here. Is there another train in front of us? No. Not even close. There's one... No. Is that the emergency systems? Oh, you can't use them in the map, guys. There's a good pointer for you. I was pressing Q and nothing was happening. It's like, yes, you should be looking at out the window, not in the map. But I couldn't see anyone, could you? I couldn't see any trains in the distance. We are going to have a look at the map when we finally get to Hyde Park. Hyde Park in America, not in London. Hyde Park track 3. We've gone a long way then, if it is in London. Oh dear. Well, yeah, we're coming up to the platform, at the very least. So we've made it. And we can't go any faster than 30. The odd mile an hour here and there isn't going to make up for 2 minutes. Regardless of how clumsy it was. What is this going to tell us? Here's another 2 beepies. And oh, really? Now you're saying 20? Alright, well, I mean, that's what we're going with. Come on. Brakes, yep, I know. Brakes, full service. Oh, I messed that up, didn't I? No, I've got it. No, don't stop me. Oh, come on. Brakes on this are absolutely awful. For responding to this, anyway. It doesn't matter that we're sat outside the station, does it? No. Our timekeeping was long gone. Yes, when we had to sit still anyway. Not sit still. It felt like we were sitting still. But when we had to slow down to 30. What does that say on there? RES. PECT. Is that on the other side? No. No. MAS. Resmaz. Not a word. Anyway, we're approaching the station. I'm forgetting about the bell because I've done everything wrong from this point. What did I do wrong? Which station is this? This is Hyde Park. We've got a red after here, so that's probably what all that slowing down was about. But that should be within our timetable, right? Surely. Ooh, is that a raised platform up there? That is a raised platform up there. That might be for us. I mean, the carriages have steps, don't they? The passenger wagons on the back. Right. Can we stop our Loco on the raised platform? Okay, you're overcooking it a little bit. I think that's what it's telling us to do, isn't it? Our Loco should sit here, but not the carriages, maybe. Right, let's just do that. There. 95. Go on. Oh, it's so close. Right, we don't need it that much. Open the doors, you. We'll go out and take a look. We're like ridiculously late now, so there's absolutely no point in caring. Alright, get out there. We're not going to make time. Is it going to do the silly step thing for this bit? Of course you are. That. Oh dear. Oh yes, that is what that's for though. You would just step down though, wouldn't you? A little bit, not all the way down. Oh, look at that. Yeah. So you have the steps normally, but because it's up to here, don't need it. Is that someone bibbing out there? Wow, impatient. And then you get the steps for the other ones. I think that's done that automatically. That's really nice. Anyway, let's get back and finish this off while we squeeze ourselves down there somehow. There we go. Definitely how that works. Right, we're running late, but I don't mind. I don't mind. It's been a pleasant, or it's been a entertaining journey for me. I've not understood. Did I open the other doors? Don't no one get out of those other doors. I did that last time. I'm pretty good at doing that. Oh. So, that was interesting. We had a crash to desktop, and I sent the information down to Unreal Engine when the crash report comes up. So I'm going to get out. And I'm afraid... Oh, my days. Stop doing that. Yeah, I'm going to get out and we're going to call it. We never even made it. I don't think my driving was that bad. There are plenty of trains moving around in here. No one using their bells, so I guess that's not a thing. We'll run to the end of the platform and I'll leave it there. Hey, if the game's not finished, it's not finished. It could be my PC, but I have seen other people struggling with the same issues. And that's that, yeah. It's, no, I'm not pressing any more buttons. I'm going down here. Nope, not starting any other scenario. Down we go. Well, we almost made it. I made a meal of all the safety features, but I'm not sure that warrants kicking me out of the game. Is that what it was? I got banned. But I hope you enjoyed what was available. I don't feel like running it again. I do not. What I might do is run it with all the safety features off. Or you do. Have a go if you can make it. You saw the route number? Well, in fact, we can bring up the timetable, can't we? There we go. It was MBTA Franklin number 745. Is that the correct one? Yep, 7 o'clock. Not 7 o'clock. 5 o'clock. From Boston. And it crashed. It didn't crash when I was testing it before. I almost got to the end as well. Past that station. I was running just as late and I was paying attention to everything else. But yeah, there we go. It finally crashed for me as well. I think I'm trying to speak quicker in case it crashes again. That's how confident I am in this at the moment. But anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. We didn't finish it. Not our fault. Do you want to give up control? I just want to give up. So until next time, take care.